Just so you guys on our team know, this meeting is not exclusive to people who are receiving Rocket referral leads. You can, just because we are a Rocket Homes partner doesn't mean that if you're not receiving the leads, you can't refer people to Rocket. I just wanted to make that clear, and I'm sure Nathan, you and your team will go over that too. But yeah. We've got Nathan Cowan here, which Nathan, have you worked with Rich Rowell? Because he's the one that referred you to us.
Yeah, Rich and he was actually a Rocket Home Connections that I had a few months ago.
Awesome.
And he's really motivated. He was trying to get a hold of a client, and so was I. But then after we got all the details of that worked out, just started talking about golfing, and his son loves to play golf, and he's going to be probably a college golfer, if not further down the line. So that's my number one passion is golf. So that's what centers me. Some people like yoga, but my thing's hitting the golf ball right. So
yeah, we've got a decent handful of golfers on our team. So
yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us today. We are excited to have you, and I'm going to let you guys take it away.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ashley. And thank everybody that's on here giving us a moment of your time. My name's Steven Maniaci. I'm the business development manager over here. I'm kind of just riding this with Nathan right now. But of course, I know we have a pretty long-standing relationship with a lot of you and just the Brand Realty as a whole, right? So we appreciate you guys. We like to stay in front of you and just make sure that we're keeping you up to date with programs and incentives that we are offering you. As well as making sure that you have a seamless experience with a dedicated single point of contact. So you're not getting bounced all over the place. So the first thing I wanted to get into, just as Ashley mentioned, I know a handful of you guys possibly on this call are a part of what's called Rocket Homes. And I want to make sure that I was establishing the difference between those two because we are sister companies. So Rocket Homes is basically our referral pipeline where some of you may be receiving referrals from us and you're taking care of our clients. Those are an established relationship between a already client and loan officer that may well not be Nathan, right? You guys have been doing such a phenomenal job with that. We appreciate you. And it's a big reason why when you send us referrals back, we want to make sure that you have the absolute best experience and your clients have the best experience with us. So this is where at Rocket Mortgage as a lender, we're setting you up with Nathan, who's one of our VIP loan officers. He's made it on a special team. He's got that experience and know-how to make sure that your clients, when you send them over to us, one, it's seamless for you, and you guys always have great communication with a great loan officer, but then two, your clients are all in the same spot, so it's super easy. So I just want to make sure that was clear for everybody and make that distinction. I'll go over a quick agenda for the rest of this thing. We'll be efficient with your time. We know you guys are busy, but obviously star of the show is Nathan. He's going to be your preferred Rocket Pro banker. All right. So we're going to introduce him. I'll briefly go over what's called Rocket Pro Insight. It's our platform here for you guys to make things super easy, ready at the phone or on the computer. Make sure you guys can keep track of all your clients that do come through Rocket Mortgage. And then Nathan's going to go extensively into some programs and updates we've kind of picked out and tailored to you we think will be relevant for you guys. And then we'll have a quick question and answer. Of course, if you guys have questions throughout this presentation, don't hesitate to throw them in the chat or something like that. We'll make sure that we're answering those too, okay? So before I pass this off on to Nathan, I just want to also reassure you guys that we're not just giving you any loan officer. This isn't just someone we picked out of a hat or he was in some kind of lineup where okay, you're up next, we'll give you guys to the brand. Nathan has the experience and the knowledge in your market, and he's provided a consistent level of service to agents with availability so that we know that you guys are going to get taken care of, right? So this is something special. He's definitely a high level guy. I'll let Nathan take it away.
Thanks, Steven. How's everybody doing today? I'm glad to get in front of you guys. I've heard a lot of great things. Like I said, we met through Rich, and I just want to introduce myself on a personal level and through my personal philosophy, which is one thing I learned when I was a kid is measure twice or maybe 3 times and cut once. So I've carried that on to my business philosophy. My grandfather is a home builder, so always want to make sure these loans are set up right so that they're in the best spot to close in a easy, painless way, in a painless fashion, I guess you could say. And then making sure the clients are in the right spot. So bringing the two together, I guess, I really want the best for my clients. I want the best for my realtor. I really pride myself on being available. Everybody that I work with has my cell phone number, client and realtor alike. They've got my work phone number. I check my phone all the time when I'm out and about on the weekends. And then just a little fun facts about me. I love adventure sports, snowboarding, wakeboarding, golfing, anything really that you stand sideways. I don't know what it is, but it works out. So I just bought a kiteboard. I have no idea what I'm doing. So hopefully somebody can help me along the line on that one. But I'm really looking forward to work with you guys. And my main goal is, providing a consistent process for you that what it's going to look like every single time. Yeah. So thanks for having me.
Perfect. Now, super quick, I'll run through this for you guys because I want to make sure you're aware of it. Some of you may be like very well versed on this and use it all the time. Some of you may have downloaded it once and like never looked at it again. And some of you may not have heard about it at all. So I just love to touch on it because it's been a game changer for a lot of the agents that use Rocket Mortgage. If you want to hold your phone up, obviously there's a QR code there for you. But essentially what Rocket Pro Insight is, it's an app on your phone as well as a website that you can log into. And there's two things that we have heard consistently from agents that are very basic, but that they require from lenders, right? You can go on to the next slide too. One is communication and availability, and that's going to be Nathan's going to take care of that. I mean, he's on it, he's available 24/7 like you need him to be, and you'll have his personal cell phone, you can text him. But the second one is the visibility aspect of it. Something that you can keep an eye on your clients and what's going on with them at all times. That's what we created in this application for your phone. So you're going to actually have visibility into every single one of your clients at Rocket, loan level details, such as, even the purchase price, interest rate, estimated closing costs. So you have that knowledge for your clients every step of the way. You'll be able to access their approval letter and not only just view it and download it, but can adjust that price point to what you're going to submit your offer to. Okay. So at any point in the process, if you don't want to make a call to Nathan and have him do it, you can kind of do it yourself. You have that power and that ability from your phone. As well, you'll be getting throughout the process notifications on what's going on with your client. If there's outstanding conditions and we need documents, if anything has changed, if they're conditionally approved, as well as things like appraisal visibility, like you'll see on there. So when that appraisal comes in, you guys will actually get a notification to your lock screen on your cell phone, like, hey, Melissa Lang, ex-client, their appraisal just came in. Click on this notification to jump in your Rocket Pro Insight account and view that entire appraisal. So then you're getting it when your client's getting it, and you look more high level, you have that knowledge, and you're not left in the dark, as well as obviously the most important part being the closing visibility when we're all getting paid, right? So you will know exactly when that's scheduled and be up to date on that and get notifications if it changes, okay? Now this part is where Nathan will come in with your referrals. We try and make it super easy. So on the left, you're gonna see the actual referral screen. You just put some basic information, any notes on your client, and right there where you can see we got some Photoshop experts at Rocket Mortgage as well. If you're impressed, that's exactly where you would put Nathan's name. Anything you put in the screen is going to go straight to Nathan. He's going to get notified, and he's going to be able to call that client at the drop of a hat. And this is on weekends as well. So if you need someone that has need to get a pre-approval and submit an offer on a Saturday, this is going to go straight to him, and he's going to know. And then on the right, that's just a brief overview of what it looks like for your client dashboard. So every single client with the status of their loan as well, so that you can kind of oversee and jump in and look at any client at any time. And it'll take them to all the details such as the approval letter and appraisal and documents and stuff like that. So I just want to make sure that you guys were fully aware that you could utilize this. Let us know if you have questions with it. But it's definitely been something that's given that instant access to your clients, and we want to make sure you're aware that you have access to it. But at that point, I'll pass this on to Nathan. He's got a lot of good stuff that he could talk about regarding some programs that are definitely relevant to you and how we can help you guys.
Yep. Thanks, Steven. So first, I believe we're going to start off with our verified approval letter. You probably already know about that. That's been our strongest verified letter that we have here at Rocket Mortgage. I love the verified approval letter. It makes bankers better, better bankers too, because it's pretty much just putting all the documents together that clients need for their loans. It goes through a smaller initial underwrite, but nonetheless, it's a very strong offer. So I love the Val. First, we usually go through, get a pre-qualification, upgrade it to a Val as soon as possible. I pride myself in doing it in 24 hours because I always love when clients tell me they have a home in mind after they've been searching and they find a home and then they say, I'd like to make an offer. And I know that they already have a verified letter. I feel very confident in the way, the position that I put them in, the position that I put their family in, and the position I put you as a realtor in. The conversion on a verified letter is much higher than a pre-approval letter. I'm sure you already knew that. That's pretty much an easy one. But it's the next step we're going to talk about here is going to be our new rate shield. This is something we used to offer. Now we offer it again. We're really building out purchase here at Rocket Mortgage, and it makes my life as a banker a lot easier. And I know it makes my realtor partners' lives a lot easier as well. This rate shield, it's a 90-day rate lock. You don't even have to have a contract. So that's the great thing about it. I get follow-up calls, leave a couple of voicemails about rate shield. I get calls back right away. What I've seen over the last couple months, I guess we've been doing this for 3 months again. Real estate agents absolutely love it. They know their client is going to be qualified in the next 90 days or for the next 90 days. And then the Val is great. I love the Val, but the approval letter that comes along with the rate shield is even better than the Val. And with that, it comes with the realtor approval letter. So basically what I've done before clients even go search is I've secured their financing. We've sold the loan basically, and then we're just waiting for a contract. So it goes from a very stressful situation when we have a contract to a very, very relaxed situation. And every single client that I've had with the rate shield is thanked me tons afterwards, because sometimes the rates may increase, the property values sometimes go down a little bit, and the client is getting the best of both worlds with the rate shield. So it's a win-win. And the other cool thing about it is if the rate does go down in that 90-day time frame, you're going to get the best of market pricing. So if the rate goes lower, the client will get the better rate of the two. And with that, just a little nitty gritty, it's a 90-day lock for searching. So you can take your clients out knowing that they have a rate lock, that they're going to be secured with their financing. They're not going to not qualify in that 90-day time frame. And then it comes with a 40-day lock once your client gets a contract. So it's an amazing thing. I love it. It's so easy. And it's also helping us hit our closing dates even before they even happen. So if you're into closing before it's scheduled, Rate Shield is great. That's why I love it. All right. And then another thing that we added here is going to be our soft pull. Soft pull is great for a lot of reasons. Soft pull is something that we can do that won't affect clients' credit if they're just taking a look and seeing what the numbers are. Maybe they're going to be buying, in the future. They want to see where they're at. Soft pull is great. It won't affect their credit. That's awesome. You can actually get an approval letter and a verified approval letter with a soft pull on a conventional loan. So that's another cool thing. You can take it all the way till it goes to underwriting with this soft pull. Another great thing, I don't know if it does, it's right next there. So it eliminates multiple calls from other lenders. So this is your stealth, whatever you want to call it, airplane. How about soft pull, stealth soft pull, the hard pull? The credit agencies sell leads to different lenders. So it can get very confusing, especially when you have a signed purchase agreement and your client's starting to get all these different offers from different lenders. They don't know what to do. It gets overwhelming. Back to the rate shield. That takes that stress away, but the soft pull just eliminates all of that completely because it's totally under the radar. It doesn't get sold as a credit trigger lead. It doesn't affect the client's credit, and it allows us to help more clients with, really nothing, no downside. I mean, it's just an amazing thing that we've added. And then the next one here, we've got our Jumbo Smart. I know oh, we got Fresh Start. Okay, so how about that? So Fresh Start's great. If we're right on the edge, FHAs are great, right? So FHAs are great, but I'd love to do a conventional. If we're right on the edge, or if we're somewhere in the 600s, we're trying to get up to 700 so we can go conventional and do a 30-year. There's a lot of different ways we could do conventionals, but if we're right on the edge with this credit, we can send refer our clients to Fresh Start. And what Fresh Start is an included service, and it's a dedicated team of credit experts. And Fresh Start helps clients increase their score. And they do that by having an individual conversation with the client. Usually takes about 24, maybe 48 hours for them to reach out, depending if we're midweek or if we're on the weekend. And Fresh Start, I've seen great success with it. People that I didn't think were going to qualify at one point go to Fresh Start. A week and a half later, they've got a verified approval letter. So Fresh Start is just totally included in all of what we do here at Rocket Mortgage. It's included in the process. You could be in process, you could be home searching stage. Fresh Start is definitely something. If you didn't know about it, I love it as well. And I just want you to let me know if if you have any clients that are kind of on the edge of conventional or even on the edge of qualifying, let me know and we'll get them hooked up with Fresh Start and help increase their score. So next we've got the Jumbo Smart. So this one is a great product that we have for California because we can do big loans. I know we've got high limit loan counties here, but we can also do, $1 million loans, $1 million+ loans with the Jumbo Smart. It just creates more of an opportunity for us to work with more clients. I love it because just like that, I mean, it's more closings. That's what we're here for, is helping our clients get into the home and help them through the process of buying one of the largest purchases of their life. So with the Jumbo Smart, I think it's great because we can help more clients. So if you've got clients that are looking in, the millions, $2 million of homes, that's great. We can do a Jumbo Smart. So ask me about the Jumbo Smart here if you have any questions afterwards, and I'll continue on with great things to say about that.
Fantastic. Yeah. And we want to make sure we're clearing out a lot of time for you guys if there's anything, because we know you've worked with us in the past, and there's been some changes and there's been different connections. You've worked with multiple people. So anything specific to Nathan, programs that you're looking for, incentives, or even feedbacks, things that we might be able to do better for you guys, we want to make sure that we're tailoring this experience specifically to you, your market, and how you guys like to operate. So we'd love to hear anything that you guys have to say. Of course, there's another QR code there just in case you missed it. You have all of Nathan's contact information directly, including his cell phone, of course. So how are things going? What else can we help you guys out with and answer? Are we looking like we're pretty good? Nobody's got questions at all?
No,
I just downloaded the app. I was going through it a little bit here. It'll be interesting to go through that a little bit more.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's also as well, I want to make clear too, for those that might have a client with Rocket Mortgage currently that's not even a referral, there is a way to follow that client, and there's a button on there you'll see that's follow existing client. So all clients that can come through. But like I said before, I mean, you guys have been great to us, been available to us, and you've been working, providing a great experience to our clients. I mean, we take a third-party agent that we send those clients to very seriously, and we know we can rely on you. We want you guys to know you can rely on us as well back if you're sending clients to us, and that they're getting incentives that are exclusive, honestly, to them. And the way that we do this is build you guys up in the sense where the only reason you're getting these exclusive Fresh Start access to build your credit and put you into a better program, even if you do qualify, we'll give it a shot. We're giving that to you guys, and boosting you up is like they gave you this access and you're getting that back door. So we want to make sure that we're doing everything to build you guys up, help increase business for you guys, and work together better as a team. So of course, there's always feedback we're looking for. And everything we're implementing right now has literally been from feedback that agents have given us, just like you. So we appreciate your partnership, of course, and definitely don't be shy. If there are questions, let us know. But of course, Nathan is always here for you. He's going to be a great resource for you and your client.
Yep.
I
And
did have a particular question in regards to the Fresh Start program. Is that a complimentary service that's offered to, I guess, referrals, or is that something that they have to potentially pay for?
no, that's totally complimentary. That's
Okay.
included in the process of wherever you're at, really. Loan process, home search process. Yeah, totally included.
Okay.
Mhm. Any other questions?
Yeah,
When
there's
you-
even a, go ahead.
You can go.
No, I was just gonna say we even like to play a game called Stump the Banker. If you have any
Yeah.
questions, you try and see if you can't figure it out. Really put them to the test.
Yeah,
Go for it.
please do.
And so when you refer a client through the app, I just went to it now, enters the client's information, and then does it give you an option to refer them directly to Nathan, or does it just distribute to different people?
No, it should be right to Nathan. So there should be a slot there that says preferred banker. You would just type in Nathan Cowan's name. He should pop up in a drop down. It would go directly to him. We are working on getting it to the point where you can just set a default banker so we can get past that step. But for right now, consistently, you can just put his name in there and he should get every single one of those.
Yep. And then I do want to add here, we run our business here at Rocket Mortgage now with closing in mind. It's all about closing. It's all about not having anything that's falling apart in process to the ability that we can control it, right? So with me, I'm here to help you increase your conversions with closing so that we can all get paid too at the same time as helping families and clients get into their new home, whether it be their first home, their second home, or their investment property. I think closing is what it's all about from that first conversation until we actually get the keys. And then every so often, people put me on their mailing list. I get holiday cards, and it's great because you did the right thing. So I know that I'm doing the right thing with my clients because of that thing I said earlier, measure twice, cut once. It's all about closing.
Real quick, I have to jump off, but hey, Nate, I just wanted to say thanks, man. Really appreciate you coming out and doing this. You guys, listen, I worked with Nate on a transaction that didn't really come together, but just the communication that Nate has was super clutch, and that's something that I look for with these guys with Rocket. Another thing is that Rocket now, they don't have a bunch of hands going through like it used to be in the past, where it was kind of confusing, not just to the agent, but to the client as well. And so it would be super imperative to have one resource really that we go to. And if we can keep this relationship rocking and rolling with this guy here, it's going to help us out a lot better than going all over the place. So any concerns that you guys have, any questions at any time, make sure that you ask, make sure that you bring these up. I'm telling you right now, Rocket right now is really big on this. They want to know what's going on, and they've actually been taking our feedback and they've actually been applying it. So with that being said, I've got to get out of here, but hey, thank you so much.
Thanks, Rich.
Thanks, Rich. Appreciate it. Yeah, and if there's no other questions, guys, I mean, we sincerely do appreciate this time meeting everybody and getting to know you guys, and just really finding out ways. I mean, this is as beneficial for us as it is for you. We're trying to learn how to be better for you, like Rich said. So don't hold back, and we appreciate you. Thank you so much.